AI just crossed a line that most people thought was at least 2 years away. Think about how you use AI right now. You type into a box and it gives you text back. You are the bridge. You take that text, you copy it, you open a spreadsheet, you paste it, and you click send. As of this week, that bridge is gone. OpenAI just gave Codex a pair of eyes and hands for your Windows computer. It can now see your screen, move your cursor, and type into your apps. At the same time, GPT 5.5 just received a massive personality overhaul, and ElevenLabs solved the latency problem for real-time AI voices. This is the week the chatbot died and the agent was born. If you're still just prompting for paragraphs, you're already behind the curve. Here's why. Most people are feeling AI fatigue. You're tired of the bullet points. You're tired of the "I hope this email finds you well" AI fluff. Whether you're a student trying to organize research, a founder managing 100 browser tabs, or a corporate professional drowning in repetitive Windows workflows, the friction is the problem. We have been using AI as a consultant when we actually need it to be an intern. We don't need another chatbot to tell us how to do the work. We need a system that just does the work. The updates released between May 25th and May 30th changed the math for everyone. We are moving away from AI as a destination and toward AI as an invisible layer that sits on top of your entire operating system. The first major update hit on May 28th. OpenAI released a significant refresh for GPT 5.5 Instant. Now, on the surface, this looks like a minor quality tweak, but look closer. OpenAI is officially phasing out older models like OpenAI o3 and GPT 4.5. They are consolidating and they've redesigned how GPT 5.5 Instant actually talks to you. The biggest complaint with high-level models has been AI speak, those excessively long, repetitive responses filled with unnecessary bullet points. The new GPT 5.5 Instant Update focuses specifically on natural conversational flow and pacing. It's designed to feel less like a machine and more like a colleague. But here is the technical shift. They've discontinued the Canvas feature for this model. Instead, they've integrated direct writing and coding functionalities right into the chat response. What does this mean for you? If you're a coder or a writer, the AI isn't opening a side window anymore. It's executing and refining the work directly in the flow. Most people misunderstand instant models. They think instant means simple. It doesn't. In the new hierarchy, GPT 5.5, Instant is becoming the primary interface for practical everyday tasks because it's finally losing the robotic friction that made older models feel like a chore to use. Use this now. If you've been stuck using GPT 4.5 out of habit, stop. The readability and pacing in this update make it the superior choice for daily drafting and quick logic. This is the big one. On May 30th, OpenAI expanded Codex to support computer use on Windows. This isn't just a software update, it's a new way to interact with a PC. Codex can now observe the Windows interface, interpret what it sees, and physically, digitally speaking, click and type within Windows applications. If you are a student with 30 PDFs open, you can now have Codex navigate between them, extract data, and type that data into a Word document or a specialized Windows app. If you are an employee running a complex CRM that doesn't have an AI plugin, it doesn't matter. Codex can see the buttons and click them for you. But the real future moment here is the remote control capability. You're essentially using your phone as a remote control for an AI that is sitting at your desk, accessing your local project files. OpenAI has enabled a workflow where your Windows machine acts as the host. You can be on your iPhone, your Android, or even a Mac, and remotely steer your Windows workflows via ChatGPT or Codex. OpenAI also added Codex profiles. You can now see your usage statistics and token consumption in detail. This is a move toward transparency as AI starts doing more heavy lifting. Here is the practical 3-step action plan. 1. Identify one repetitive Windows task, like moving data from an email to a legacy software program. 2. Open Codex on your Windows machine and use the visual computer use feature to show it the workflow. 3. Test the remote trigger from your mobile device while you're away from your desk. This is no longer about writing scripts, it's about delegating actions. While OpenAI was taking over your keyboard, ElevenLabs was taking over the airwaves. On May 25th, they launched their new speech engine. The problem with AI voice agents has always been the lag. You speak, the AI thinks it generates text, then it turns that text into speech. That 2 to 3 second delay kills the feeling of a real conversation. ElevenLabs just collapsed that entire pipeline into a single real-time engine. It handles speech to text, sophisticated turn-taking logic, and text to speech in one go. They're using a WebSocket protocol to stream these responses, meaning the AI can start talking almost before it's finished thinking. They've also added new music generation modes, track, loop, and ambience. For creators and founders, this is the end of the uncanny valley for customer service and content. We are moving from voice synthesis to voice interaction. This makes certain tasks far less valuable. Basic call center scripting, simple voiceover work, and manual transcription. Those are gone. What becomes more valuable? Someone has to design the logic of how that voice agent responds when a customer is angry or when a student asks a complex question. The value is moving from the voice to the brain behind it. If you look at these three updates together, the signal is clear. The era of prompting is dying. When people say, I'm an AI expert because I know the right words to type into ChatGPT, they are looking at the past. The future is systems architecture. GPT 5.5 is the interface. Codex is the hands that click the buttons on your computer. ElevenLabs is the voice that interacts with the world. If you just learn how to prompt, you are just a better writer. If you learn how to connect GPT 5.5's logic to Codex's computer actions and ElevenLabs real-time communication, you are building a digital workforce. Stop asking AI questions, start designing workflows where AI tools, your local data, and your human judgment work in a loop. Prompting is asking, systems architecture is designing how work gets done. The tools are moving faster than our ability to use them. If you want to stop being a user and start being an architect, you need a plan. Comment system below if you want the blueprint for turning these specific AI updates into a real world workflow. Please subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.